Hello everyone, I am Rafaela Guan and I'll be continuing our report, which is the principles of effective educational materials. Now let's move on to the principle of interest. Does the material catch the interest of the learners? Now, to answer this question, we have the capturing learners' interest. Effective educational material should pique the learner's curiosity and engage their attention. Now here are some considerations. First, we have the relevance. The material connects to students' lives, experiences, or interests through real-world examples and relatable scenarios. For instance, discussing how algebra applies to budgeting or daily decision-making can engage learners effectively. Now second, we have the visual appeal. It incorporates visuals such as images, diagrams, videos to enhance the engagement. Visuals should align with the content and be well integrated. For example, a graph illustrating population growth during an environmental science lesson can make the material more engaging. And third, we have the storytelling. It utilizes narratives or case studies to engage learners emotionally. For instance, sharing a personal story about overcoming challenges in learning a new language can resonate with language learners. Now, we have this another question. Does the material stimulate the students' curiosity? Now, fostering curiosity, we should do the questioning. It is thought-provoking questions that encourage exploration and research. For instance, in a history lesson about ancient civilization, asking examples like, what if the Mayans had continued their civilization until today, can stimulate curiosity. Second, we have surprise elements. It introduces unexpected facts or twists to maintain curiosity. For example, revealing lesser-known historical events or scientific discoveries can intrigue learners. Now we have this third questions. Does the material motivate the students? Now, in motivation, we have the intrinsic motivation. It highlights the intrinsic value of learning the material. It shows how it connects to personal growth, career aspirations, or intellectual satisfaction. For instance, emphasizing that understanding literature enhances empathy and critical thinking skills. Also, we have the extrinsic motivation. It considers external rewards like grades, certificates to motivate students. Now we have this another question that goes, does the material encourage creativity and imaginative response among users? Now, encouraging creativity and imagination, we should consider first open-ended tasks. Promote creative thinking through problem solving and discussions. For instance, in a physics class, ask students to design a simple machine using household items. Just like that. Second, we have the creative prompts. Prompts provide encouragement to students to express their ideas and opinions. For example, during a poetry unit, it offers various themes and asks students to write their own poems. We have the principle of organization and balance. Now, to answer this, we should ask the question, is it well organized and balanced? Effective educational materials achieve organization and balance by grounding content in learning theory, provided varied applications, promoting active participation, and last, fostering reflection. Now we have this another question, which is the purpose clearly stated? To answer the question, clear purpose should have introduction. Explicitly state the purpose of the material. What will students learn? Why is it important? Set expectations up front. Now, we have this another question, which is there a logical organization, clarity, and accordance with the principle of learning? Now, to answer first the logical organization, we have the sequential flow. Arrange content logically. Start with foundational concepts and progress to more complex ones. Use headings, subheadings, and transitions to guide learners. Now we have the chunking. Breaking down information into manageable sections. Each section should have a clear focus. For example, divide a history chapter in the American Revolution into sections covering causes, major battles, and outcomes. And third, we have the summaries. Provide periodic summaries or review points to reinforce learning, summarizing key takeaways at the end of each chapter or module. Now we have the clarity and accessibility. First, we should consider the language. Use plain language. Avoid jargon or overly complex terms and ensure that non-native speakers can understand the material. For example, explain scientific terms like photosynthesis in simple language. Second, we have the visual hierarchy. Use formatting, such as bold, italics, bullet points, to emphasize key points. Visual hierarchy aids comprehension. For instance, bold importance definition or concepts. Now last, we have the balance. Depth versus breadth. Strike a balance between depth of content and breadth of coverage. Avoid overwhelming the students with excessive details. Prioritize the essential concepts over minor details. Second, we have the assessment. Include formative assessments such as quizzes, exercises to gauge their understanding. To balance practice with theory. For example, after teaching a grammar rule, provide practice sentences for students to apply the rule. Now, in summary, effective educational materials should ignite curiosity, maintain interest, and provide a well-organized learning experiences. By adhering to these principles, educators such as me, as a future educator someday, can create engaging and impactful resources for their students. And that's all for my report. Thank you.